Hello everyone, I am ABINASH and I am going to speak about peer pressure. Actually, what is peer and who is peer? The word peer comes from the Latin word par, P-A-R, which means equal, and if and someone at your own level, that is of your same age group, and the same age group is known as peer. And if that peer is pressuring you to do something that you don't want to do, is known as peer pressure, by which an individual is actually forced to change his attitudes, values, or behaviors to fulfill the group's norm. There are three types of peer pressures: positive, neutral, and negative peer pressure. Positive peer pressure. Here, if someone is being pushed into something that you don't have the courage to do or just didn't cross your mind to do that, so that they give positive motivation and encouragements to do that. They listen and give us feedback if we try out any new ideas or discuss our problems, and they also help us to make decisions and also give us advice and finally do right things for us in an appropriate way. Going through positive peer pressure, it helps us to overcome fear, to avoid breaking laws, to get rid of bad habits, and being with those peers, we learn something new and gain skills. Negative peer pressure. When your friends persuade you to do something that maybe you don't really want to do, or it's not in your best interest, it is known as negative peer pressure. It is usually the result of wanting to be accepted by your peers. As an example of negative peer pressure, here we have many examples like skipping classes. They persuade us to skip classes. Mm, They wanted us to indulge in fighting, smoking, cigarettes, stealing, using alcohol or other drugs, vandalism, trespassing, and etc., which is not good for us. Why teenagers get easily influenced by peers? First, they want to fit into the group so that they don't feel themselves being isolated. And they also don't want to be outcast in the group. And we can also say that they are not mature enough to identify between the right and wrong peers. How to handle negative peer pressure? First, we can try to be open and straightforward, so that you should go and talk to the person who is pressuring and let him or her know how it makes you feel and tell the person to stop. Secondly, you can trust a soul. You can get a support from a trusted adult such as a parent, teacher, or counselor. A trusted adult can listen to you and help you with the strategies that might work in your situation. Neutral peer pressure. This type of pressure occurs frequently in the teenage years and should not be considered a problem. It actually occurs when peers pressure one to go along with the crowd in a way that's not harmful to others. Summary. Peer pressure is when you are influenced by other people to act in a certain way. It can be either negative and positive. It is negative if it helps you to make poor choice, like using illegal drugs, but it can be positive if working with a friend helps you to improve your grades and skills and your personality. My opinions. How do those peers who actually pressure an individual get influenced or get those ideas like drinking and smoking from? According to me, students maintaining friendship with seniors, mainly are named as loafers, who roam around without doing any work. For example, a school student maintaining friendship with the college students, where they try to imitate those loafers when they do anything or share. But some cases helps to gain knowledge, which happens rarely. And many students get influenced by watching movies which shows everything from A to Z, which provokes an individual to replicate the same thing shown in movies, and he also wanted his peer to try the same. According to me, these are the two root sources which influence an individual badly and makes him to pressure his peer to do the same. Conclusion. It's okay to feel confused with the peer pressure, and everybody faces it at some point of life. But no matter how pressured you feel, you always have the option to say no. If not, we will be influenced by our peers to do something which is dangerous and unhealthy. These are my references. Thank you.